Hey guys, welcome back. It is Saturday. I actually just got back from the gym. I am 9 weeks out as of yesterday, and you know what day it is? Food day! So, it's actually going to be a pretty boring food video because at this point, I'm essentially eating the same food every single day. Just easy for planning and whatnot. Obviously, I change a few things once in a while, but for prep purposes, pretty much eat the same shiz every day. So, guess I'll get right to it. Actually, first I'm going to show you something. So, this container, obviously I didn't buy, it is riced cauliflower. So, essentially, take a head of cauliflower, cut into like some large florets, and then put it in the food processor. And I don't know, then you're left with like really, really fine cauliflower. So sometimes I will saute that up with garlic, and it is just, whew, it's amazing. And other times though, desperate times, desperate measures, I've been steaming it and adding it to my oatmeal. I came across the idea because I was looking for a low carb option to have a large volume breakfast, and I saw it and I was like, hey, that's going to be disgusting, but I'm going to try it anyway because I'm hungry. So instead of having, and whenever people are like, oh, I had 15 grams of oatmeal, yo, that's okay, that's like 3 bites, that's nothing. So to me, I need a large bowl of food. I want to feel full, and 50, 60 grams of oatmeal, that's using up a pretty huge chunk of my carbs for the day. So I decided to give this a shot. So what I do is I cook 20 grams, well, it depends on my day, but let's say 20 grams of oats in the microwave really quickly. I also steam this, so 100, 150 grams, whatever I'm feeling. And then I stir the two together. I make half a flax egg, which is basically just half a teaspoon of flax with, let's say 2 tablespoons of water. Stir that up. You don't need to add that, but I have been, or chia seeds, whatever. And then I add the cauliflower, which has been steamed, to the oatmeal, stir in the flax, and I've been topping mine with Walden's and cinnamon or peanut butter and Walden's. It's so good, and it sounds kind of gross, and it looks kind of gross. If I add cocoa to it, it literally just looks like a pile of shit. But it tastes really, really good, and now I'm able to have a large bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, and that has been helping me so much more. Because I'm not really that fasted anything kind of person if I can avoid it. It depends. Some days I wake up, I've got like killer energy and I can go, but most of the time, especially if I'm lifting, I need food. So that's really been helping me. So yeah, anyway, I did that. I know some people like buy it already cooked or already riced and frozen, but it took 3 minutes. So anyway, I've been doing that. Okay, so my food this week, I picked up broccoli, you know the drill, steam in the bag. However, I've been all about that roasted broccoli life this week. I'm actually roasting some right now. And I also picked up Brussels sprouts. Usually I don't buy these steam in the bag ones, but they didn't actually have any other Brussels sprouts at the store today. So same thing, I've been roasting them. So I just slice these in half, season them with lately Mrs. Dash garlic, but whatever I feel like it, some thyme, some rosemary, salt and pepper. So I'm actually roasting both of these right now, as well as some tofu. I'm hungry, and I'm going to make a large bowl of, I don't even know what, I'm going to make, I'm going to stir fry onions and mushrooms, going to add the 2 roasted veggies, the tofu, shirataki noodles. It's going to be a ginormous bowl. My stomach's going to hurt afterwards, which means I'm going to be happy. I can't do that, 150 gram food life. Like, I need to feel stuffed after a meal to be satisfied. Call me crazy. Works for me. Anyway, so I grabbed 2 bags of each of those, and of course asparagus, which I almost didn't buy because it's ridiculously expensive this week, but I love asparagus, again, roasted. I roast most of my vegetables. It really just brings out the intensity of their flavors, and it changes it up some. But yeah, so the asparagus were expensive, but really, really, really great fiber content in asparagus for the amount of carbs you're getting, which is why it is a staple in the bodybuilder diets. But also, I love asparagus, so whatever. Let me see. Mushrooms. I picked up 2 packs of these because I have just been stir frying them and adding them to pretty much everything. This past week I had pasta every day with actual like tomato, like a marinara sauce, and I had squash and mushrooms and just a whole bunch of veggies. It was so good, and I really look forward to it every day. As well as I have minced up garlic that I bought in a jar, but it wasn't until I got home that I realized it's not the same as the one that my mom usually buys, and it has oil in it. So I'm not about to waste my fat macros on some pre-minced garlic. So I picked this up, and it's a pain to like chop it up, but whatever. I'm not about to waste my fat. 2 grams of fat for 5 grams of garlic. Really? No. So I got that. I picked up another jar of greens. I eat a ton of vegetables. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to give up sweet potato and rice to have a larger portion of veggies. But I do find that I feel great and my digestion is great, energy levels, whatnot, when I also include this during a prep diet. So I would highly recommend it. This one is mango acai mango flavored. So good. Vegan, of course. And I don't normally drink my calories type thing, but I mean, other than cashew milk, I do buy that, but per 1 cup, I think it's 25 calories or something. Off on a tangent. But I picked this up tomorrow. I'm having a high carb day, but even like high carb aside, per half of this bottle, it's 9 grams of carbs. So, I mean, it's depends on what you want. I really like kombucha, and this one is really, really good. It's just sort of a sweet treat. So often I will mix it with, don't judge me, some Diet Sprite once in a while if I want like a really refreshing thing. Otherwise, I will just mix it with sparkling water or drink it straight up. Sounds like it's vodka. And it's refreshing. You know, sometimes I just want something extra. And this is just, good for your gut health. So I've been having that. And last but not least, I didn't pick this up. Kate actually got it for me. But I just want to show up my video because this is amazing. This hummingbird chocolate maker chocolate. I am a snob when it comes to chocolate, and I refuse to eat cheap shit. I've been buying, I forget, 2 particular brands, which were salted almond, and they are my favorites. But she gave me this. One was the first one I already ate was Mayan, so it had cinnamon, cloves, and cayenne in it. So good. I definitely need that in my life again. And then this one is just plain, but I'm really looking forward to it. And for this entire 50-gram bar, it's 16 fat, 28 carb, and 4 protein with 12 grams of fiber. So I'm going to fit this in my macros tomorrow. Yes, Lord. I really want chocolate, to be honest. And chocolate's not one of those things that I'm like, I need to have it. But a few squares during prep can definitely make or break your craving situation. So I do keep it around. But I feel like I want a bar of chocolate, so I'm going to eat this tomorrow. No regrets. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much all I have. The usual. I will be making shirataki noodles and tofu. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've been eating. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you quickly that Tupperware life is literally life. I just got home from the gym and like 3 minutes ago, and I am hungry as, well, insert F word there. But before I went to the gym, I made myself a meal so that I could have it as soon as I got home and I wouldn't have to spend any time cooking. So I have shirataki noodles, 75 grams that I cooked, roasted Brussels sprouts, 100 grams of those, and 100 grams of roasted broccoli. I just seasoned them both with salt, pepper, and garlic, and then tossed. Oh, sorry, I also have 150 grams of tofu in here. I forgot about that. Anyway, and then I just tossed it all with some, Bragg's liquid aminos, like a teaspoon, and half a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil, and I'm about to devour all of this. This is become one of my favorite meals. I absolutely love it. It's very filling, and I love the dynamic of the Brussels sprouts and the broccoli together. Anyway, yeah, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. I'm just kind of just tacking this on the end of the video, just so you can see that this is sort of my life, and I'm gonna polish off this water. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So now, goodbye for real. Have a great day, everyone.